People in Willow Creek always said nothing truly dangerous happened there, until the night nurse Emily Hart vanished on her drive home, leaving behind a car with no damage, no signs of struggle, and far too many questions. Emily was 29, a small-town nurse known for her patience, her soft humor, and her habit of showing up for people long after her shift ended. She wasn't dramatic. She wasn't reckless. She didn't make enemies, which is why her disappearance felt impossible. Willow Creek was the kind of place with one diner, one clinic, and a main street that rolled up early. Bad news traveled fast because there usually wasn't much news at all. Emily leaving her shift at the county clinic on a quiet Tuesday night should have been routine. It wasn't. Her car was found neatly pulled onto the shoulder of Old Briar Road the next morning. Keys gone. Phone missing. No blood. No damage. Just a vehicle sitting like someone stepped out for a moment and never came back. Detectives leaned toward a random act of violence. A dark road, late hour, it made sense. Until it didn't. Friends told investigators Emily had been distracted lately. Tired. Uneasy. Her sister found a hidden journal with short entries that hinted at fear. Something feels off. I think I'm being watched. Then detectives checked highway cameras. Emily had been followed. A silver pickup appeared behind her multiple times. Only one man in town drove a matching truck. Caleb Morton. Paramedic. A colleague. Trusted. Quiet. Helpful. When police questioned him, he admitted to driving that route. Said it was coincidence. Then they checked his phone. Dozens of photos of Emily. Walking. Shopping. Sitting in her car. None taken with her knowledge. He told investigators he was protecting her. That she'd been scared of someone. That he cared. But her friends didn't recall her ever confiding in Caleb. The hovering they'd brushed off suddenly made sense. Location data placed Caleb's phone near Emily's abandoned car twice. Both within minutes of when she went missing. When detectives confronted him with the timeline, his entire story cracked. Not with rage, but guilt. He said he just wanted to talk. She pulled over. They argued. She slipped, fell, hit her head. He panicked, and instead of calling for help like the paramedic he hid her body deep in the woods. Emily was found 3 days later. The autopsy confirmed the head injury, but also bruises that suggested she'd been forcibly held. It wasn't an accident, and it wasn't a stranger. It was a man who convinced himself he had a claim on her life. A man she trusted enough not to fear. Caleb Morton was sentenced to a long term behind bars. But justice didn't erase the weight Willow Creek carried afterward. Her friends still talk about the way she smiled on her last day. Her coworkers avoid the corner of the parking lot where she walked for the final time. And parents tell their kids never to ignore that quiet voice that says something is wrong. Because sometimes danger doesn't look like danger. Sometimes it wears a uniform, knows your name, and waits for the moment you're alone.